Get ready for cargo shots from the Strat Times, presented by HACTL. Here's a weekly roundup of the latest air freight and logistics news.
The Airbus A350F program and orders have gained momentum. Emirates has unveiled its mega order book at Dubai Airshow 2025, and Abu Dhabi has conducted the first test flight of Heli. Stay with us as we bring you this week's top stories from the world of air cargo. I am Nikita Sebastian and you are watching Cargo Shots presented by HACTL. Air China Cargo has ordered 6 Airbus A350 freighters, becoming the first mainland Chinese airline to select the new generation aircraft. The addition is expected to boost operational efficiency, simplify maintenance, and improve the resilience of the carrier's expanding cargo network. Air China Cargo currently operates dedicated freighters across major Chinese regions and 25 global routes supported by more than 1,500 trucking lanes. Meanwhile, Silk Way West Airlines has placed an order for 2 more A350Fs, bringing its total commitments to 4 as part of its ongoing fleet modernization strategy. The first A350F has rolled out of the main assembly station with all major structures now joined. The aircraft will move on to systems checks and further integration steps. Airbus is building 2 test aircraft with flight trials slated for 2026-2027, ahead of the freighter's entry into service. Etihad Airways reported a solid 9-month performance, with cargo revenue climbing to 3.2 billion dirhams and total revenue rising 18% to 21.7 billion dirhams. Cargo volumes grew 6% year-on-year, while the airline expanded its fleet to 115 aircraft, adding 9 aircraft in Q3 and surpassing 20 million passengers on a rolling 12-month basis. At the Dubai Airshow 2025, Etihad expanded its Airbus fleet plans with orders for 3 additional A350Fs, raising its freighter commitment to 10, along with 7 more A350-1000s and 6 A330-900s. The new aircraft will support growth across medium-haul, long-haul and cargo operations. Emirates has unveiled a series of major announcements at the Dubai Airshow 2025, placing a $38 billion order for 65 Boeing 777-9s and expanding its GE9X engine commitment by 130 units, bringing its total to 540. The airline also backed Boeing's proposed 777-10 and now holds 315 Boeing wide-body orders. In parallel, Emirates ordered 8 additional Airbus A350-900s worth $3.4 billion, lifting its A350-900 backlog to 73 aircraft, with deliveries running through 2031. Alongside fleet expansion, Emirates and Air Canada renewed and broadened their strategic partnership through 2032, maintaining code shares and loyalty cooperation while exploring new gateways and enhanced cargo collaboration. The partnership now links customers to over 56 combined routes and supports expanding trade flows between the UAE and Canada. Emirates also signed an MOU with Emirates National Oil Company Group to assess the feasibility of developing local SAF production and supply chain infrastructure in Dubai, aligning with the UAE's push to scale domestic sustainable fuel capacity. DHL Express has signed a multi-year agreement with Phillips 66 to supply more than 240,000 metric tons of sustainable aviation fuel over 3 years, making it one of the largest SAF deals by a US producer for the air cargo sector. The fuel is expected to reduce life cycle greenhouse gas emissions by about 737,000 tons as compared to conventional jet fuel. Most SAF deliveries will go to Los Angeles International Airport, DHL's West Coast gateway, with additional volumes intended for other airports including San Francisco. Produced at Phillips 66 Rodeo Renewable Energy Complex, the SAF will be tracked through a book and claim system across DHL's global network. DHL said the agreement supports its 2050 net zero target and strengthens its Go Green Plus service, helping customers cut Scope 3 emissions. Abu Dhabi has achieved a key milestone in advanced air mobility with the first test flight of Heli, a hybrid heavy-lift cargo aircraft designed and manufactured entirely in the UAE. The demonstration took place at the Lot Autonomous facility in Al Ain. Built to carry 250 kilograms over nearly 700 kilometers, Heli features a hybrid propulsion system combining electric and combustion technologies to boost efficiency and sustainability. The achievement highlights Abu Dhabi's growing capability in autonomous aviation and its progress in turning innovation into practical, scalable solutions. Vienna Airport reported total cargo volumes of around 233,000 tons from January to September 2025, marking an 8% increase compared to the same period last year. Belly-hold cargo rose 2% year-to-date, with July and August posting 12% and 10% gains, while imports grew 5% and exports 11%. The airport's specialized pharmaceutical handling center saw a 7.4% rise to 3,307 tons. Executives highlighted that Vienna's comprehensive cargo services and decades of expertise reinforce its position as a high-performance European cargo hub, supporting a wide range of sectors from traditional freight to sensitive pharmaceutical and e-commerce shipments. Thank you for joining us on this week's Cargo Shots. Stay updated by hitting the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and visiting www.stattimes.com for daily news updates. We will be back next week with a new episode of Cargo Shots featuring more interesting stories.
You've been watching Cargo Shots from the Start Times, presented by HACTL. See you next week with more updates from the air cargo and logistics industry.